Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
The center of circulation from Tropical Depression Ida is now 121 miles away from southwestern Franklin County. It's going to be heading right across North Alabama tomorrow. And in the meantime, that heavy rain that's spawning those flash flood warnings there in eastern Mississippi, all of that is heading our way, as well as that threat for a spin-up tornado or two. So that's all what we're monitoring here. If we're just focusing on the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network within North Alabama, notice that shield of steady light rain that's been moving through, with a couple of pockets here of more heavy rain that has started to develop. Nothing in the way of widespread heavy rain just yet, but it is a feature that I've noticed recently. Now I'm just pulling data from our Decatur radar site and from our Guntersville radar, and you'll see how all of that rain is slowly shifting towards the north with those new developments there in Limestone County and parts of Lawrence County. No lightning with that just yet, but here's a track for you as you're watching that for the north as it's pushing towards the north. All of that steadier rain is going to be moving right into Huntsville, right into Harvest, approaching Hazel Green over the next few minutes. Now, as you look here farther toward the south, this is something that we really need to keep an eye on. This is why I'm saving this for last, because this is something that's going to come in later tonight. This band of thunderstorms that's tracking away from Alexander City, away from Auburn, pushing towards, let's say, areas south of Oxford. You'll see that as we go through tonight, this is something that's going to be approaching North Alabama. And it did spawn a confirmed tornado a couple of hours ago in South Alabama. So this is something that we need to watch closely for you, as all of this is going to be heading into Northeast Alabama. So here's the track on that for you. It's going to be in Gadsden, 625, so just south of our area. Guntersville, 706, Fort Payne, 724, Scottsboro, 744. So just know that I'm not only watching North Alabama, I'm watching what's heading into North Alabama for that tornado risk. This is the view right now looking over Huntsville. Fuzzy horizon there with a little bit of light rain moving through. Our current temperature 78 degrees. We don't cool down much tonight. In fact, temperatures kind of flatline in the lower 70s, and that's where we're still going to be by tomorrow morning. And your rain chances, they're high all night long. It's not to say that it's going to absolutely pour all night, but that heavy rain is definitely going to be kind of a fixture in your overnight forecast. Also tomorrow, heavy rain, flooding or risk that we're monitoring for you through tomorrow night, and that risk for a tropical spin-up tornado. The reason why we have to emphasize that this is a spin-up type tornado is because they're difficult to warn for. Fortunately, we've got the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network, and we get minute-by-minute scans. So we're able to see those low-level small circulations earlier than, let's say, the National Weather Service radars that take anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes to complete a scan. So that's some good news. We've got that on our side, but it is still a risk that we need to monitor tonight and tomorrow. That flooding threat, this is why we're monitoring the flooding risk, because we've got a flash flood watch that goes all the way through late tomorrow night, and this is going to be anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of rain that we're concerned about. On the higher end, 3 to 4 inches of rain over the next 48 hours. We're talking about that risk for severe weather and spin-up tornadoes. All of North Alabama faces that threat through tomorrow morning, and that's going to be until about 7 a.m. is the risk time that you're looking at here. It's an isolated risk, but one that, because it comes overnight, we'll really need to keep a keen eye on. That spin-up tornado risk, of course. And look at tomorrow. That threat shifts farther towards the east and heightens a little bit for North Georgia. Fortunately for us, you get the sense that things do start to quiet down from west to east as Ida pulls away from North Alabama. Watch what happens here. I'll quickly take you through the track as Ida's moving closer to North Alabama, 5:30 tomorrow morning, then continuing that journey through the area. This is noon tomorrow, and it's pretty much out of the area by tomorrow night. We really start to see some improvements. Yes, some wraparound moisture is possible, but it's only some shower activity left over on Wednesday. The wind is going to be gusty as well, as you would expect with the remnants of a tropical system moving our way. So we're looking at winds gusting 30 to 35 miles per hour on the higher end late tonight, early tomorrow morning. That strong wind makes its way closer to Sand Mountain by 6:30 tomorrow morning, and then it continues to let up a little bit. And if you watch closely, you can actually see that counterclockwise motion there as the center of low pressure tracks right over North Alabama. Here's kind of a step-by-step through future radar to show you all of the rain moving in. 11 o'clock tonight, now 2 a.m., an odd time to stop it, but that's when it looks like the rain is going to be at its heaviest, lifting farther towards the northeast here, continuing to track east of I-65 through the afternoon and evening hours tomorrow, and then things do start to wind down by the time we get into Wednesday. A little bit of good news also in the sense that this is picking up a little bit of speed, so it's going to be out of here for the most part by Wednesday. But because we have that severe threat overnight tonight with that risk for spin-up tornadoes, make sure you've got multiple ways to get warnings. If we do happen to have a tornado watch issued, those shelters should be open depending on your location. Charge your devices, make sure that you not only have multiple ways to get warnings, but that you've also got that Wave 31 Storm Tracker weather app, because we do live stream our coverage on that app if you do happen to lose power. 7-day forecast looks like this, calling it a 100% chance of rain for tomorrow. It's a 30% chance by Wednesday. Big improvements by Labor Day weekend. We'll be right back.